Good afternoon and welcome to the No Structure Podcast. My name is Matt, and with me, BBM 6 finalist. You guys know him as Zero Fucks. Zero Fucks, welcome to the program.
Hello. Man.
Gotta mix it up. Gotta mix it up.
Yeah, that was man, I was kind of like, you know, when you're at, I don't know, if you're working at like a factory and you start you're on autopilot and then something happens and it kind of like snaps you like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, we're back.
Thought I'd catch you off guard there just a little bit. Appreciate you guys being here for today's episode. We are going to be ripping through a couple puppies for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get us into the room, get that going. And while
what's kind of funny though?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said BBM 6 finalists, and instead of ripping BBM, we're ripping a puppy.
That's true. We'll get there.
I love that.
We got all summer.
I love that for us.
Yes, me too. Well, while we wait, let you guys know where you can find us. On YouTube, you can find the channel at Fantasy Fitness IO. And on X, you can find us at Fantasy Fit IO. Give us a follow, like, and subscribe if you guys enjoy the content. We'll be growing the channel all summer long. Be doing BBM, puppies, time box tournaments. So be on the lookout. We are waiting for 5 for this to fill, and then we'll be off and running with today's first draft. Anything that you've been seeing in the streets? Anything crazy? Any crazy moves up or down?
I haven't been in the streets today, so I haven't.
Okay.
I did last night. I ripped like 2 super flexes for fun, but I was trying to do eliminator, but I don't know. People don't want to fill that. I'm not like last year. I did a lot before the schedule dropped. Not a lot, but like I forgot, maybe like 20. I was cool to do like 10 eliminators. I mean, I don't care about the schedule. It's like,
well, isn't it just the bye weeks more than anything with the eliminator that you get kind of?
Yeah, but even. Oh shit! I think you froze up. Hey, are you on your hotspot again?
No.
You froze up on me. Your webcam did. Unless.
I'm perfectly still.
Okay, now you're all right. So even if you get like, I'm not saying it's optimal, but I'm saying even if you have overlapping buys in a few positions, it's a 2-person pod. Like they can have an injury, they can have their own buy situations, they can have whatever. It's not like how late is the buy going to be that's actually going to fuck you up from winning, like, you know, life-changing money or whatever. I don't know if it is.
Right.
Yeah, your webcam keeps freezing though, so I don't know. You gotta close everything in the background or something.
Okay, let me go ahead and get that going.
Oh shit.
Drafting out of the 7 hole for today's first draft.
Yo, am I tripping or is your webcam frozen?
What? No, we're good. I think you're tripping.
Okay, so you before the schedule drops, do 3 quarterbacks. Like, okay, if all 3 quarterbacks are on the same bye, then you're screwed. But I'm just saying, like, just do 3 quarterbacks. There's obviously, like, you know, there's if you want to rip it, you know. I'm not saying max it before the schedule, but if you do 10 bullets out of 150, are you gonna be upset? I love some of my teams I did before the schedule.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Too much Matthew Golden though didn't help.
No, that hurt. All right, we are off on this draft, and we'll go to the board view for our visual guess. We have audio listeners and we have visual listeners, or guess.
Let's just be real. We have Mike Rob, and
we've got a few others in
here. That's all we need.
Growing, but yeah, all we need is Mike Rob.
I'm not complaining about Mike Rob. I'm just saying that that's the only person I saw typing. So
The audience is growing every day.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Okay,
Well
I
done,
like that.
JT.
I like that. Honestly, I'm kind of cool off on CMC a little bit, but I'll always have a soft spot for CMC. So
I'm sure.
I probably like him more in like redraft. But
All right, back to the board.
I love CMC in redraft though. I mean, he's a cheat dude. He'll outscore like two of the other players.
Oh
He'll
yeah.
just score like 40 and then the other. Oh man. JT, can he recapture? Well, I don't want to say recapture, but can he continue the magic that's been going for the last 2 seasons? I mean,
it's a good question.
Is JT just getting finer with age? I mean, he's still young, but is everything finally? Maybe he's doing like, I don't know, different workouts. I mean, actually, like I forgot that 2 years ago, even though his numbers were so good, he missed like 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain, or I guess maybe it was 3 games. There's like, wait, he missed like 3 games and still had like, what was it, like 1,500 yards?
Something insane.
I was like, what
take
the
a look
fuck?
here in a
That was
sec.
with Anthony. That was with like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I don't know why people.
Is he
fade
the
him.
ideal running back? If you could make one in a lab, or is it Saquon?
Ideal? It's not Saquon.
It's not Saquon.
Ideal? Optimal? It's probably JT, but I mean Saquon is up there. What do you like here?
I like Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Malik Neighbors.
I kind of like Bowers a little bit.
Bowers over Chase. Bowers could come back.
I like Bowers.
I like Bowers too. Pull him up a little bit.
Well, we pulled him up, but he's still behind where we have him ranked. So.
JT working out has a lot to do with whether Daniel Jones is healthy, right?
If you look at his performances, he literally, like, when JT missed, he still had like 15 points. I mean, like 20 points. Like, there's not a lot of running backs who have a 20-point floor. Gibbs, in a great situation last year, scored even less points for no reason. No one, like, there is no safe floor. Like, even with Bijan and CMC, like, they could still have a dud, you know. So
right, but I think
every running back.
I think the point here is just like touchdown equity. His touchdown equity goes up when Daniels is healthy.
I mean, dude. So what would Gibbs be if Goff went down? This is just unfair. This is an unfair exercise to. Yes, the quarterback matters for the offense.
Right.
Yes. Gibbs with a healthy Goff couldn't do shit last year, and I had a lot of teams on drafters with Gibbs, JT starts, and trust me, I know that Gibbs was doing even less than JT was for my teams. But like, that's an unfair standard to hold JT to when you don't even hold other players that have had better situations to that standard, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing, bro?
Breece Hall.
No. Let's get a wide receiver.
Why?
Bro, let's get Chris Olave, Ted. Let's get a receiver. No, bro, you're about to snap pick Breece Hall when he's in a fucking shitty ass offense.
He's explosive.
I don't care. So is 11.
I just thought we were gonna get Zay on the way back.
Okay. At least, like, I was cool with Breece, but the way you're about to snap pick him, maybe not want him anymore because I feel like it was a trap pick. Bro, he's on a shitty ass offense. He has fucking Geno Smith. You know who we just got? We got Tyler Shucks. I almost said RB. Wide receiver.
Wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been telling you, like, I'm not against, like, doubling the anchor, or I think when you go tight end, you want to go receiver though, for sure.
That's fair.
What's the blurb on Emeka, by the way?
Probably that he's gonna play the Z.
Well, that's obvious. I think you have Discord open because I heard a.
Oh shit! Let me go ahead and.
No wonder you're lagging, bro. You got this fucking virgin spamming you.
Yeah. Now it's all making sense.
Yeah.
Too many virgin spammers.
Yeah.
All right, we'll make this pick, and then.
And then what?
And then we can you can discuss that why you got to take wide receiver there.
You don't have to.
Well, why it's a good strategy.
It's not a good strategy. It's just I prefer that. Oh, dude, hell yeah! Let's get the Z on the Bucks.
Oh, divisional.
Oh, so I was a little, and I'm still a little worried on Emeka, because here's the thing that. Okay, the OC saying that he's gonna focus on Z. I could have told you that in January. In fact, I did tell you that in January. But the thing is, that doesn't mean that McMillan can't rotate with him some, right? So that's like just because he's focused on that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Is McMillan too expensive for the fragility of his profile? Sure. Is Emeka very fragile at its cost? Yes. So I think it's okay to get a little fragility, because, like, look at the wide receiver room. What does it tell you?
Ohio State.
Man, I hope we get
Wide receiver you.
Yeah.
Forever and always.
My dream pairing though is Neighbors with Tate, so it'd be like, fuck you, I told you, motherfucker, I don't need you.
I don't care if you gave me the walkthrough down here at LSU. You heard about that, right?
You
heard that Tate did the. Yeah, I think I told you. All right, coming up here on pick 55 of this first of two puppies. All right, let's get back to the view. Tell me what you like here. DJ Moore, Judkins. Appreciate you guys all being here. If you're tuning in late, we're doing a puppy, and this will be the first of two puppies.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that.
DJ?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, when you go, and it's not really I don't do 2v2. I don't do 2v2s because I don't build like 2 rounds at a time. I build 18 rounds. I build like 18v18. So 18v18 is better. But if you're looking at it like Breece Hall, just what like we could have ended up on this. It's not even a 2v2, but what we would have ended up on this team is basically, I like Olave and DJ Moore or Judkins. Like, just imagine we get Judkins, which we should have because that was his ADP. But like Olave with Judkins and then Breece Hall versus DJ Moore. And you could say whatever you want, but I still prefer Olave and Judkins. Even though it's marginal.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
And plus, I actually prefer it this way. Olave and DJ Moore probably when we have an anchor like this.
Yeah, Taylor makes a good.
I've been doing a lot of like, maybe like 3 receivers or 4 receivers, or like 4 receivers in the first 4 rounds, or like 3 receivers plus Josh Allen or something. And then you tap in at Judkins as your anchor, and that just feels like should not be possible. And yet it's every day.
That's right.
All right, 2 picks Christian away. Watson's been falling, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Who's been falling?
Christian Watson. Like I've been seeing him go at like 66 to 68 sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
This is crazy, man. What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I mean, BTJ would be sick here. Swift, I don't mind. Tyson's, I'm kind of, I don't know. Little. Take a quarterback. Take a quarterback. Come on. Take a quarterback. Fucker. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just take. I'm cool with Drake May or.
Okay, I would be Hubbard or May.
I'm not. No. Take out Hubbard. I'm not. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that though. Just say I like Hubbard. Don't say I like Hubbard or May. No.
It's hard to take Hubbard when May's still on the board, but if May was gone, I think the pick would have been Hubbard.
First of all, we don't even have a lot of great stacking options. Like, okay, Baker, cool. Like, Shuck, do you feel great? I feel good about Baker. I'm just saying, like, dude, this is better. Get free built-in divisional correlation against DJ Moore. I'm take out Hubbard from my queue. There you go. That shouldn't even be Hubbard. First of all, Hubbard or May is crazy ass work. The guy who got his shit snatched by Rico Dowdle, like literally career backup for like 900 years. Like he literally was 27 years old with like 64 career touches, postseason and regular season, like everything. He was
also hurt too, though. Like you have to be a little more fair to Hubbard.
Rico was hurt too the whole year. He was battling through I think he had abdominal. What was it? A strain?
Sounds about
he was
right.
a core strain. I don't know. He had something. He was because he kept wincing in pain against my Packers. I remember that.
Okay.
Rico snatched his motherfucking chain. I don't care if you're hurt. If you're hurt, you're even less reliable than.
Okay.
Come on, bro. What's up with that? Chuba in the 60s is the dead zonest of dead zone backs. Like, who do you like?
I like Jaden Reed. Parker's fine if he falls. Addison. We could do 2 early tight ends, get Tucker. I don't know. What do you like?
Yeah, I like Tucker. Actually.
Just get the 2 and be done.
Yeah. Get a little flexibility.
Okay. That's a monster tight end room. Don't think a lot of people are going to do that pairing, so that's nice too.
Dude, there's going to be, like I told you yesterday, this could be the tight end 1 and the tight end 2 next year. Easy.
Yes, I think we're getting a really nice injury discount on Tucker Kraft. That's for sure.
Yeah, and he's a high-raz player, man. You know, high-raz athletes, they come back a little bit either quicker or just easier. There's more meat. Even if they're diminished a little bit at first, their athleticism is so hot. Like Christian Watson, right? He came back. I don't even know if he was 100% when he came back. But there's so much meat on the bone when you're that explosive, that fast, that whatever. All the physical tools, even if they're slightly hampered at first, it doesn't even matter because you have so much. You have so much to tap. Like, what is Scatterbo gonna look like if he loses 10%? Like he was already barely hanging on, right? NFL level.
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
So I love that. I love that for us. For us, I do really love that, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to the board view real quick. Just want
to. RJ Snipe was crazy work.
Really? At 85? That's fair.
Reed or Godwin for sure here, right?
Yep, definitely.
All right, let's do.
You want to set up the double with Love or the double with Baker?
Let's do Reed.
Yeah, 100%. I like that.
I want to set up the double with Baker with Ted Hurst. Anyways. Why would I set up a double with a washed up Chris Godwin, right? This is the youth movement. Everyone on this team is young except for Oh shit, Brock Bowers' hairline looks like he's old, but DJ Moore is like the oldest on this room.
Didn't he go to Turkey to try to address that this summer? Or this?
I think he went to Germany with CMC when he was getting his stem cells.
Gotcha. All right, let's do a quick review of the team for our audio listeners. Through 8 rounds, we have a 1-1-4-2 build. Drake May as our quarterback. Hero RB here with Jonathan Taylor as our running back. Wide receivers, Chris Olave, Amika Mbuka, DJ Moore, and Jaden Reed as our wide receivers. And then Brock Bowers and Tucker Kraft as our tight ends. So real solid team here to start, I would say. And what do you like here? Do we want to just grab Love and get that double?
No. I think we can grab I mean, it's up to you. If you really want Love, I don't really want Love because
I like Love a lot, but if you want to pass on him and try to get something later, I'm cool with that.
I
would be the thing about Love that's nice is it's like 2 and you're done, and you get to go heavier at the other positions.
Yeah, or we could just take Pittman and not worry about that.
Okay.
Just saying.
I think there's plenty of wide receivers later though.
You gotta you. It's up to you.
I won't use my override. I won't use my override, but it's questionable.
It's not because here's the thing. Either Love comes back or Baker comes back or Shuck comes back. And if none of them come back, then we have Mendoza, we have Daniel Jones. I'm not tripping about it. Like, just because, like, for me, Pittman is what do you think? I know that there's later receivers. Tell me, look at the receiver list. Tell me which receiver later is so much better than Pittman. Go to, look, open receiver list. Go ahead. We can do this exercise right now live. Open the receivers and tell me which one later is just so much better. Or just as good as Pittman. Which receiver later is just as good as Pittman? Don't say Casey Concepcion because that's like I like KC, but I'm just saying like that's like we hope so. On the fucking Browns, which receiver later is better? The odds of us getting one of our stacked quarterbacks is higher than Pittman coming back. You know,
that's fair.
And if we get sniped, who cares, dude? We got sniped on Burrow and didn't even care last night. Why or yesterday? What was it? Yesterday or 2 days ago? No, that was yesterday.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. No, that was yesterday. Right? That was yesterday.
That was yesterday, actually, when we had the Burrow push to 75 and he took him naked at the 1.
Look, we're gonna get one of our quarterbacks for sure because there's only 2 people in front of us. And there's 3 quarterbacks left that we have stacked. So why would we fucking know? Pittman is a dog, bro.
Of course.
Now you pick. Put him. I would prefer Love, Baker. Shuck is my third option here. I'll probably do Love or Baker. Probably Love with a double. Kind of like that.
Of course it's Love.
Kind of like that. Oh yeah. Never doubt the Sims again. Never doubt the Sims again.
I didn't. That's why I didn't do the override. Because if I did the override, that would have been me saying I'm doubting the Sims, which I didn't. Clearly.
But also, if you took Love first, then you are looking at like Worthy, Casey Concepcion, or Wandale, or a running back. But like honestly, dude, Pittman is a massive tier break. Hey, you're lagging, bro.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all right. I'm closing everything.
Oh shit. All right. No, I'm just saying like Pittman is a massive tier break. Pittman could be going like next to Parker Washington. No, I told you yesterday. DK and Pittman could be right next door, like Love and Reed last year, and I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. If Pittman was in like the Alec Pierce range or even a little bit higher, and then like DK was a little bit past, like in the 90s, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Pittman's a dog. Like Pittman's a great receiver. I don't know why we're getting him at one. What did we get him at? 103, and we reached on him.
Yeah.
Every year, people are anchored to the fact that he was a 3-4 turn pick like 3 years ago with Anthony Richardson and didn't pay off. Who the fuck was gonna pay that off with Anthony Richardson? I mean, come on. Yeah. Come on, what are we doing? Shit, man. I really like Tracy. What about you?
Yeah, that's my pick here too. Absolutely.
Over Malik Willis.
Yeah. All right. Let's hope he makes it through.
Oh yeah.
He does.
All right, we're done at running back, done at quarterback, done at tight end. I mean, we could do Mendoza later, which I actually really like setting up that Mendoza little Mendoza. Mendoza's a player that I don't know why he's so polarizing. It's like it kind of reminds me of like the Travis Hunter debates. It's like, bro, you really think the 101 isn't going to start this year? You're tripping.
Mm-hmm.
We've already did this last year with Chuck. We did it with Dart. You really think that Dart is better than Mendoza? I mean, maybe he's better for fantasy, but I wouldn't really say that Dart's a great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's just fucking scrambling with his. That's why people love Kyler. Is Kyler a great quarterback, like to lead a team and run the offense? Fuck no, he's not. But he's fun for fantasy.
Right. That's the difference.
He has good arm talent, which I wouldn't even say that about Dart necessarily. But I'm not like I like Dart, so this is not. I'm just saying, keeping everything in context. Like people were like tripping over Mendoza, man. Mendoza is gonna start sooner than later, if not week 1. Am I predicting week 1? You know.
Yes, sir. You like Shaheed here? You want to pull up Diggs?
I don't like Shaheed.
Okay.
Can you scroll down a little bit? Just a little bit.
Do we get Woody Marks or something?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm it's up to you. I'm cool with these two actually. I mean Woody may be smarter, but I don't.
Yeah, I think.
Who cares about being smart? Nah, let's do Diggs, man. Let's live a little. Because we have so much flexibility, we can go like 7 running backs if we need to.
Yeah.
Which, like, I mean, dude, JT's filling a spot every week. We need just running backs to fill the. Because first of all, we're getting tight end in the flex, so we just need like one more running back to hit per week. So I'm not really worried about it. Like, I'm literally not worried about it to the point where we're just like get our guy next round, like set up the stack. I don't like, dude. We'll just throw like fucking volume at it. And then, like, literally, if JT has a good season, we make it to the playoffs, and then some of the handcuffs or like 1Bs start unlocking with injuries, and like that's how you that's how you turn the money, man.
Heck yeah! All right,
this is just let's just get our get our boy.
Let's get our.
I love getting our boy as our 7th before our 3rd running back. But honestly, these running backs don't do anything for me anyways. Like, keep Mitchell cool. Like, I'm not. I mean, Keaton feels great as your. Yeah. Yeah. No problem with that at all. I mean, this is a solid tight end range, but we don't need a tight end.
No. All right, let's get our 2nd Raider. Pair him up with Brock Bowers. Trey Tucker at 151 for our audio listeners.
Yeah, I think the way you look at this team is that we're definitely, first of all, with JT, are you weak at running back? Definitely not weak, but that's our weakest room. But we're strong in every other room. Like, dude, Drake May and Jordan Love, wide receivers are strong, tight ends are strong. So, like, it's different if Tracy is your first running back, then sure, you're probably never. But like JT is your first. I mean, shit, bro. I'm good, bro. JT is your first. I'm chilling, bro.
Yep. Yes, you
are. I might be done right here. I might be done with these two and just say, fuck it. I'll take a 0 during the bye.
All right, that's fair.
I'm just saying, if I had to, I would. Obviously we don't have to because we have 18 rounds.
Yeah. So based on some of our conversations yesterday, I'm guessing you want Stribling here. Is that a fair statement?
I don't even remember what we were talking about. I want Algier here, to be honest.
Yeah, I figured that was what we were kind of targeting.
Yeah. Wait, what was the conversation yesterday that I said Strickland? I don't even remember.
Oh, we were just going back and forth between about Gadsden's new price, and then I was saying I wanted Loveland, and you said if it's Loveland at the 4-5 turn or Gadsden in the 150s, give me Gadsden all day. And then you made a comment about Pearsall or Stribling, and you're
yeah.
like I want Stribling. Okay, what do you? Yeah, Algier.
Yeah, I want Strickland.
I said give me Pearsall at like 93 or whatever it was, and you're like, nah, man, I want Stribling in the 160s.
No, because you wanted
I'm
to
giving
set
you
up a double
Stribling
stack.
in the one. I'm literally giving you Stribling in the 160s, bro, right here. And
No, but that was a Mike Evans team that I didn't want to double stack. Remember, I didn't want to double stack.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did have a Purdy. We did have that Purdy.
No, so like if I have Mike Evans or if I have Purdy, then you can consider it. I'm not really like into that, but
give me Christian Kirk. Like, why am I wasting my time?
that's not what I'm doing. I'm just, how about neither? Can I just do neither? And that's where I don't, because I feel like people need to complete like whatever they're feeling, and I don't feel like I need to complete anything. Give me neither one. I've been to many finals before in different years with these kind of players that, holy shit, why did I ever draft this bum? Right?
Are you saying Christian Kirk
Because
is a bum?
Christian Kirk is one of the biggest bums in the world. Mendoza Snipe was crazy.
All right, let's get.
Oh, Debo. This is a Debo slam, bro.
Yeah, Devo slam for, and then if he's gone, maybe wide receiver or running back like Big Mike.
Yeah, well, we could go Debo and just do 3 running backs too. I mean, unless you want to do a running back now and then we'll do a receiver later. I think Debo is just a crazy value, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's great value. So since he's here, we take him.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple fallers, I'm sure.
No, but I think 2-6-8-2, like this is, I love it like this, man. And you know, if you didn't have JT, maybe you had a Judkins. But even, I don't know, if you had like a Rico, then you can go 7. But if you have like a stud first, and then you have like 5 others to fill in one spot, maybe 2 some weeks. But honestly, I think our tight ends might be hitting the flex more than our receivers or running backs.
Yeah.
Running backs.
Yeah, we just end this with 3 running backs, and we're good.
Bro, Mike Robb is funny, man.
Yes, he is.
I was actually, yeah. This is
Yeah, 3 of these rooms are superpowers, and then we have JT, and we'll have 6 other guys that need to hit one spot, or 5 other guys five other guys that need to hit one spot. Sorry.
Yeah, but honestly, like the guys that we targeted, the second 2 the second and third running backs in our room, they're gonna have standalone work. It's not like, this is not like 1 JT and then 2 handcuffs. Like these guys have standalone work, right? So I'm not, and like I'm not worried.
Speaking of somebody else that might have standalone work, would be
no.
Alvin Kamara.
No.
Let's
do Tank or Emmett. Take out Kamara from our queue. Let's not take out Kamara.
I'm not gonna take him out. I'm gonna put him out.
Take him out. No. We're not taking Kamara no matter what. We're not taking Kamara no matter what.
Okay. That's
I'm not taking a fucking washed up 35-year-old running back, bro.
He's not 35 for one. He's 30.
Bro, he's never had a 1,000-yard season in that. Bro, he's never had a 1,000-yard season. He's not even like, bro. First of all, he might be fine, but week 17, he's gonna not be playing.
We get all this free divisional correlation, and it's just nope.
I don't give a fuck about divisional First of all, he's gonna be correlated with retirement the way it's going.
You want Tank or Emmett? I'm fine with either one, but
let's do Tank.
Emmett goes, so we'll
take out Kamara from my queue, bro. Take out Kamara from the queue. Do you want to win 100K or do you want to fucking look like a smart person, bro? Take out Kamara from the queue. He's not winning money.
I think you're
not winning money. He's not winning money, bro.
You've clicked him.
When I have JT, I don't click him. If I start with Rico as my first, maybe I'll click him because I need 7 points in week 5. I don't need 7 points. I'm trying to get you I'm trying to get you some short content, right? You want to farm my reaction, but bro, Kamara is not winning 100K. I don't care. I don't need 7 points.
He is involved in the passing game. He's good in space.
How do you know where he's involved, bro?
That's just that's his game. What are you talking about? He's literally a pass catching specialist. That's the only thing he's good at.
That's the only thing he's good at. So how do you know that's what he's doing this year? He might be the running back coach, like you were talking about Higbee being a.
You know yourself that ETN has never been able to take on volume, ever.
He just ETN's a dog, bro. Anyways, open a running back. Just open a running back because that's all we need. Sean Tucker. Oh fuck yeah. No, why would I take Kamara when Sean Tucker is available? Like, I'm just being honest.
This has nothing to do with Sean Tucker.
No, because he has standalone work and he's not fucking 31 declining.
Sean Tucker?
Yeah. Divisional correlation. Look, dude, who's more likely to spike for 30 points? It's not Kamara, it's Sean Tucker. I'm not even predicting Sean Tucker's gonna spike for 30 points, but I'm just saying, like, he has way more upside.
This wasn't a Sean Tucker or Alvin Kamara like decision though. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, fine.
I'm just saying.
You know where I'm at? I would rather take James Conner. I would rather take James Conner, who could get cut and end up in a way better situation than Alvin Kamara.
I'm with you there.
Emmanuel Wilson's gonna have way more usable weeks to start the year. Why don't we just take Emmanuel Wilson? Like, I would be okay with that. He's young. He's explosive. He can handle 25 touches if needed for a few games, maybe a full season. Why would we take Kamara, who's on the way down? Like, this is not fucking 2025 anymore, bro.
I understand.
We can't take inefficient running backs. Look, if you want to take Wilson, I'm all for Wilson, because like Wilson actually could retain a role at least when everything happens. But
yeah, I like Wilson. I also like Connor. But if you want to go,
I like Wilson more than Connor. I like Wilson more.
Yeah, I do too.
We're getting way in the dude. You want Kamara and Connor? Like, yeah, like that's not.
Dude, I was not gonna pair Connor and Kamara on the same team.
It doesn't matter. I don't want either
like I
of
wanted
them.
all these old guys. Like that's
I don't want either.
Completely distorting the truth at this point.
I don't want either. I don't want either of them. Come on, you can't. Dude, like Tyreek Hill goes at 208, and you want to talk about. Come on. Oh yeah, dude, this is way better. Come on.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Dude, I don't know why we took Sean Tucker and then Emmanuel Wilson, but I like that.
It worked out better.
Bro, we're getting standalone work plus like potential Charbonnet doesn't come back. I mean, like Kamara thing is like ETN can get hurt and Kamara still is doesn't do shit.
Yeah, doesn't do shit.
Give me Audric Estime, give me Devin Neal, give me Kendre Miller, give me Taysom. Was Taysom Hill retired? I don't even know.
All right, let's recap the team real quick, and then we'll jump into another one. All right, this is the first of two puppies. We ended with a 2-6-8-2 build. Quarterbacks, Drake May and Jordan Love. Woo! Running backs, JT, Tyrone Tracy, Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby, Sean Tucker, and Emmanuel Wilson. Wide receivers, Olave, Ibuka, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, Pittman Jr., Stephon Diggs, Trey Tucker, and Deebo Samuel.
Bro, I swear we just fucking went belt to ass in that wide receiver room.
Yes, we did. Tight ends, Brock Bowers and Tucker Kraft. It's pretty much a bully tight end room.
Yeah.
All right, what grade do you give this team? A?
I would give it an A. I would give it an A+, but the fact that you wanted those old dusty motherfuckers, I'm gonna give it an A-.
Totally distorting.
A-.
I made one suggestion, and
you're told you to take out Kamara from the queue, and you took out Tank Bigsby, which first of all is just blasphemy because Saquon is literally 900 years old. Came off of 900 touches the last 2 years if you include the playoffs. Give me Tank Bigsby over Kamara, bro.
Dude, the only way that I control you control you is through the mouse and the queue. So sometimes I engage. This is fun.
This is crazy work. I think in reality, like, you know, sometimes like, you know, we could have went running back earlier, but I think, you know, like a JT, Bijan, even Gibbs.
I think that's a pretty fun way to build a hero, or to build out a hero build structure.
Yeah, but we're open to, you just look, because this is the problem that people have, and I see them even on, if they're streaming, like even like people who stream who should be good at drafting, I see that problem, which is like they miss that value pocket. And instead of like, okay, now I'm just gonna load up on this other position because this is the value pocket for that position. Instead, they're like, they start reaching like a full round to get that running back or that wide receiver to catch up. You can't catch up. You'll never catch up because you're either gonna take the end of the same tier, which is probably slightly worse bet, or you're gonna get a tier break. Which a lot of times I would rather take the last of the better tier and then swing back around, and maybe you get lucky with the top of the next tier or even the middle of the next tier, the end of the next tier. But if you keep breaking tiers to get the position to feel comfortable in the moment, then you're gonna build a worse team. So, you know,
Yes.
could we have reached and grabbed like C-Rod over Pittman? That would have been egregious.
100%.
Because like literally like Pittman or a quarterback there is just the play.
Right.
So like taking C-Rod there would have been egregious.
I agree.
But I've seen people pull up like C-Rod or JCM to like the 90s just to fill their position. I'm like, bro, like,
No.
Kenny Gainwell's always there for you, brother. Brother, it's gonna be okay. Tyrone Tracy is literally gonna outscore C-Rod. Like, oh, I'm not gonna say literally, but like he could. I wouldn't be shocked. How about that?
Yeah.
Um,
All right, here we go. Second of two puppies. We're drafting from the 101.
oh yeah. Dude, you trolled me last night when we were drafting together when you fucking when that guy took Drake May at 101 and you slammed Gibbs instead of Bijan, so now we get redemption. That was crazy work. I was like, bro.
We were like in that conversation. I wasn't paying attention, and I just took the. I just assumed it was gonna be.
That was funny though, because
I was okay with
that
it.
That team kind of turned out pretty interesting.
Yes, it did.
But that was like, dude, I was kind of like, we're both distracted with the Tyler Warren versus Colston Loveland, which will never end. It's only just begun.
Yes. That debate will rage on for years. I'm good for a while. I got what I needed out of it last night.
You know what they say? You found out that Tyler Warren is sneaky athletic.
Tyler Warren is sneaky what?
Sneaky athletic. He's a young battering ram. He's literally like if Debo was a tight end and actually good at football. I mean, like Debo's good at, you know what I mean? Like he's very good at niche things. Back shoulders? Give me Debo, man. Back shoulders? I like that. Little
Yeah.
Crossers.
Yes, crossers are his thing. Little short slants. Give him a little short slant, hit him right in stride. That's how
Right.
Debo wins.
Dude, Debo with Aaron Rodgers would literally have a offensive player of the year season, I think. Because Rodgers would just place that ball right in front where he could just reach out and grab it, you know? Because even with like decent quarterback play, sometimes it's a little bit, behind him or in front, But like a Rodgers or even a Goff, that motherfucker would be out. I think he still has it.
Don't say that, man. All the Jeremy Bernard truthers are gonna come for your neck.
What? The fuck did I say about?
Because if they sign Debo, then Jeremy Bernard's bags are dead.
Who is they? I didn't say anything. Oh, I didn't mean like this year. I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
Like, no, I'm saying earlier, like maybe a couple years ago if they play together. I don't think now he's gonna do that, but like imagine Debo at like age 28, 27 with Rodgers.
Yeah, that would have been entertaining for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up here in the second round, we'll be picking at 24 and 25. Again, you're watching the second of two puppies. This is the No Structure podcast presented by Fantasy Fitness and Property Hub.
want to dominate my fantasy league, man. What do I do?
You visit Fantasy Fitness at www.fantasyfitness.io.
And then what do I do? I have a bunch of rental properties too that I need help managing.
For that, you're going to want to check out Property Hub. You can find them at www.heypropertyhub.com.
Dude, I really hope Monster Energy sponsors us next because these are getting up in price.
Yes, they are.
All right, what's available for us, man?
Let's check this out.
Little chalky ass bullshit.
All right, what do you like?
I like AJ Brown.
All day AJ. Okay. And then
what do you think about the next one? I'm cool. We can like pull someone up, but I don't want to like tier break or anything. I don't know. Jacobs is fine.
Yeah, I'm good with Jacobs. If you like Jacobs, you want to go double anchor running back here?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Now, would you ever pull Breece if Jacobs is there and you're trying to get uniqueness? Would you ever pull Breece up to the 2-3 turn to get like a combo with Bijan and something like BBM, or are you not doing that?
Well, first of all, what I'm doing in BBM, like that's in time box. Sure, it's not like it's just because like I wouldn't do that because I've seen. I don't think this would happen this year, but like Breece Hall went from like, you know, the late third round to like the 4 or 5 turn by the end of the summer. So like that's something that I would do. Like if I know a player has never fallen and this is gonna actually be unique. But the thing is, like I have like Breece roughly in the same tier as Jacobs anyway. So it's not really like it's not really to get unique. It's literally to be diversified for yourself because I love Jacobs. I love Breece. Breece could have a better season than Jeremiah Love and Jacobs. Breece could have a better season than HN. Jacobs could have a better season than JT. Who knows, right? So I don't think it's to get unique. I think it's to cover your ass because when you play even DFS, you don't always just play the best, you know, the most confident plays because the actual level of confidence, it's like the players need to go in an order. And like people don't feel confident in Breece over Jacobs. People don't feel confident with Jacobs over HN, but it's close enough, right? If you said that HN gets 10% less target share or whatever, 25 less targets on the year, and Jacobs he goes back to 2 years ago rushing attempts because he's not hurt. It's like all these little tweaks, like even 1% target share, and that could bump you like 7 picks when it's so close, right? So I don't think it's getting unique. I think it's
just to clarify, you would pull up Breece, but you're not doing it now because
not in BBM.
Never. You're saying never in BBM, or you're just saying not now in BBM? You're waiting till.
Why would I do it in May in BBM when he could?
Right.
I'm not doing it in contests that are open the whole year. I'll do it in. It's not even like I've done it in big board. I've done it in big board, man.
Heck yeah, bro.
What do you like here?
Travion, if he's there. But I thought that might be the case. So
I like DJ Moore, man.
Yeah, Moore, Adams for me.
Yeah, I like Waddle a lot too.
You have a preference of these three?
Yeah, I like Waddle.
Waddle first, okay.
Well, I like DJ Moore and Waddle.
Well, you might just want to take them both. Go wide receiver.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think there's more potential upside for Waddle, but you know, you could argue like Puka's such a physical player. He doesn't win with precision, he wins with physicality. A long injury history. So like sure, if Puka misses like 4 games, maybe Adams like has more upside. But I mean, dude, Waddle's competing with a bum like Sutton. And I mean, honestly, it's like literally Waddle and Troy Franklin are the 2 most talented receivers on the team. I'm kidding about bum because I like Sutton in real life, but like I think, you know, the highs are high and the lows are kind of low. Like I've seen Sun put up a goose egg before.
Yeah, he has.
So the most talented receivers on the team are literally Waddle and Troy Franklin. There you go.
Hot take of the day.
It's not a hot take, but you should say that's great in my points per talent leagues because there's 5 practice squad receivers on every team who are just as talented who never got a chance, right?
Yes, sir. Where did Judkins went at 53, Loveland in the 4th at 44.
Who was his first round pick? JSN at 5, that's a little rich, but I like it.
Anchor wide receiver with JSN.
I mean, JSN at 5? It's kind of rich, isn't it?
Well, maybe a tad.
Over CeeDee Lamb? Wait, over Amon-Ra?
Have you flipped those in your rankings? Where's JSN for you?
As a talent or as who's going to score the most fantasy points?
Who's going to score the most fantasy points? Because that's what we care about in this room.
It's close. It's close. I don't think. Are you talking about CeeDee Lamb and JSN, or who are you talking about?
CeeDee Lamb, JSN, and Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra's going to score the most points.
Okay.
And then, but if you're asking me who's the most talented, then JSN. But talent doesn't mean shit. If we were going off talent, Jamar would be the 101 every year. We wouldn't even have a debate.
Right. All right, coming up on picks 72 and 73. Currently sitting on a 0-2-3-0. Bijan and Jacobs as our running backs. AJ Brown, DJ Moore, and Jalen Waddle as our wide receivers. No quarterback.
That's great in my 0-2-3-0 leagues.
Hell yeah.
Man, Drake May. Oh shit. I mean, let's have some fun, dude. We can do Jalen Hurts and actually Lemon's gone. Never mind. No. Let's do what do you like here? Let's do Chuba, man. Let's have fun with Chuba.
After you just ragged on him, okay. And then what do you like?
I love Tucker Kraft, man. Getting a dog on the team, man. Getting a dog with Jacobs. You got 2 dogs, man. That's what I'm talking about. A boat.
73. Pulling Tucker up to 73.
Dude, I've gotten them at 96 before. I've gotten them like a couple times at 96, and I want him at 73. I want him as early as often as possible.
I'm with you.
Because you got to look at it like who's going to. I mean, I think Tucker Kraft is going to outscore Chuba, but like, which receiver here is going to outscore Tucker Kraft? DK Metcalf? Parker Washington? Ah, man. I don't know who's going to outscore him. I don't know who's going to spike over him. In 7 weeks last year, he had like a 29-point game and like a 30-something point game. So I don't know who's going to outscore him in per game. I don't know who's going to outscore him overall. I don't know who's going to spike over him. The only player that is even still on the board that I could see that is maybe Addison and maybe Metcalf. But Metcalf, I don't know. He's kind of washed. And Addison is too busy day drinking on the fucking highway.
I'm with you. I mean, I think he's just, like we talked about yesterday, like he'd be in the, 4th round? 3rd or 4th round? It wasn't for
injuries.
He would
be ahead of McBride. He would be ahead of McBride. He would be. He was the tight end. Well, maybe not ahead of him, but he would be. Well, because McBride's not even the tight end 1 this year anymore. So. But it was him and McBride.
He'd be the 2nd or 3rd tight end off the board. He
would be the second. He would be the second, I think.
So who's more underpriced in your opinion, Tucker Kraft or Kyle Pitts?
Tucker Kraft.
I agree.
Okay, so last year I was underweight Kraft, because I was literally I was spamming Loveland, Warren, and Pitts. So you can't even say that that was bad because, I mean, it was not great, but like I was slamming the right tight ends though. I was slamming tight ends that were great. I just think like, but this year, he's going behind those guys that I was passing him up to get later, right? I was getting Warren and Loveland and Pitts later. Now those, besides Pitts, those guys are ahead of him, right? So anyway, scroll up. What's there?
That's the top.
Bo Nix?
Yeah, let's get Bo. And then you like.
I like
QJ?
either QJ or I like QJ or Pittman. I probably like Pittman more, but we can get QJ if you.
I'm fine with either one of them. I've been clicking both. But you kind of just talking about how Pittman could be up there, right? Near DK. So let's go with Pittman.
I think you can make the case for QJ also being up there. So
okay. We get a little division.
Let's do QJ for the division.
Okay.
Let's do QJ.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I'm saying I'm not. This is the thing where if I say someone should be higher, that doesn't mean he's the only player that should be higher. QJ should be higher.
I understand.
QJ should be higher. I think Golden could be a little higher. Like, I don't know why even Ricky Pearsall is above Golden, if we're being honest. Like, what did Ricky Pearsall like? I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not against Ricky. Like, I've clicked Ricky a lot. I'm just saying, like, why is he? What has he shown? If you're being honest, like, what has Ricky shown over Golden?
Oh, that's fair.
Plus, Golden looked good in that playoff game. I know it's just one game, but I'm just saying the moves, the physical abilities to, like, yeah, he scored 0 touchdowns last year. Love missed him on like 4 to 6 balls that he had ultimate separation. Like, he had that little bubble around him that I love when Olave has, right? The little bubble that ETN creates. He had so much separation and missed on the deep. But I mean, a few of those plays, the safety made a decent recovery, but it's just like, because the ball was underthrown, though. It's not like the safety made a recovery on him. But anyways, the point is that Matthew Golden could have easily had like 6 touchdowns last year. And I think the runway is clear. So I don't know why I don't.
So you're running back that bet at the same exposure as last year, or what kind of exposure level do you feel comfortable with Golden this year? Like there's
just a lot of players I like in that range, so it's not like last year there was really no one I liked in the Golden range. And to be fair, besides Jacoby, there was not really a lot of good picks there anyways. So
yeah,
like Downs sucked. Mooney was roughly in that range for a while until he hurt himself. Like, there was not really a lot of good picks in his range. This year there's a lot of good picks in his range because I was slamming him when he was in the 120s because he was out of the quarterback window. The problem with him now, he's in the quarterback window. So, like, I usually slam him when I have like an elite quarterback and I don't need a quarterback there, or if I'm going super late quarterback. But I'm also slamming Pittman. So I think pre-draft I have like 20-25%. I think now I don't know what I have post-draft. I probably have like 16 to 20%, but honestly, like, I'd be comfortable going back to like 35% on him. But the thing is, it's just I like a lot of players in that range, so it's not that I feel uncomfortable with him. It's just that I'm targeting a lot of players besides him also, and that's the problem, really.
And I assume you're at times, not always, but stacking him up with Love, or is it more of a play where you're not stacking him?
It's not. I'm not thinking about it like that. Like, wait, what's our team? Can I see our receiver? Oh shit, never mind. Higgins would be sick here.
Okay. I
Higgins.
like Higgins.
Who else do you like? Wait, who else?
Anywhere in that running back range, I would probably be Mason on this team. Or
right, let's get it. Let's get JCM.
Go against our.
What are you talking about?
No, I said Mason, and then you said let's go with JCM. So it was like
he's not. Wait. So, but on the depth, click him. He's on the depth chart. RB1. Mason's the RB2. So we just got the RB1. Nice. Easy game.
Yeah, but we don't play like that because we click White over JCM sometimes.
Do we?
So pretty sure we've done that.
What I usually do is I pass on JCM, take a different player, and then take Rashad White later. But if they're both available, I don't have a problem with JCM. RB1 on the Redskins?
For now, yeah.
Wait,
On
wait.
paper.
So
On paper,
so a player that was splitting time with amazing C-Rod and had more yards than Jordan Mason, we're gonna take Jordan Mason over him?
I think it's close. I could go either
It's
way.
not. It's definitely not. It's not close.
When did you become a JCM bull?
Jordan Mason's an undrafted free agent who only looked good in the Shanahan system. JCM was in the best draft class and had, I don't want to say off the field issues, but off the field issues contributed to him being a late round pick. He could have been he could have been like a round 3 or 4 guy last year. He could have been like Jaden Blue area last year. So Jordan Mason's a bum. So there you go. We're targeting ambiguous backfields. Why would I target one over the other? I don't really care. Give me one of the ambiguous backfields. We got one of them.
Yeah, I'm cool with. I was fine with either one.
The Sims like diversity. The Sims like to diversify portfolios. I'm not going to battle with Jordan Mason. We're already going to battle with one bum, Chuba Hubbard, who lost his job to Rico. Why would I go to battle with a bum who's going to lose his job to H.N. Light? You know H.N. Light? They call him Damon the Demon Claiborne.
Do they actually call him that? I've never heard that.
No. And no one called Christian Kirk the Slot Demon either until bullshit. That was bullshit.
All right. Coming up on picks 144 and 145.
I love that for us. The CJ Stroud snipe, I love that too.
All right, what are you seeing
Is that
here?
the top?
This is the top of the queue, yeah, and I was just looking at the team. What do you like here?
I like Bryce Young.
Okay.
Put him in the queue so we can continue. Scroll up. I like Diggs a lot. What do you like?
Yeah, I like Bryce and then either Diggs or Travis Hunter.
Okay, well, I'm not taking Travis Hunter over a full-time receiver. So I'm
That's
glad
fair.
we worked that out. If you give me a different reason, if you give me a different player, I'm not taking a cornerback over fucking. Look at it, bro. He had 52% of snaps and he had 1,013 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking him over Diggs either. That just feels wrong.
Dude, McMillan at 146 is the biggest fish click in the world. I told you where I had McMillan ranked, and people didn't want to hear it. Look, man, dude. First of all, if he was near Judy or like Ryan Florida, it's like, dude, this is sick. You know, we're getting the rotational wide receiver 3-4 on the Bucs. Sounds great. You know, Mike Evans leaving actually doesn't help McMillan.
I've never understood Bryce ever.
I'll just tell you, like, when he was a rookie, the reason I liked McMillan, besides the fact that the Bucs were mispriced, you know why he was such a smash as a rookie, in my opinion, that he was a good pick? He's such a good fit with Godwin and Evans stylistically. He fits that role perfectly. But when you take out Evans, he's not playing Evans' role. If he is playing Evans' role, he's playing out of position and not as effective. He's not that guy. He's just not that guy.
No, he's not.
And Meek is not that guy, and Godwin's not that guy. They're playing in their roles. And McMillan is out of position on the Bucs with the current setup. Once they drafted Amika, I was super low on McMillan because that's literally his replacement. People think he's the Evans replacement. How? That little bitch that got, like, he was the 4th target down the stretch. He's playing X? That little body? And I like Amika, but we just drafted him. I'm just saying, like, if you wanna maximize Godwin and Amika, you need a real in position X.
Yeah,
okay?
enter Ted Hurst.
I think the only player that was available on the market that could actually play all 3 roles or the 2 main roles for sure is just Dontavian Wicks. Like, he was a player that could get you right? You could put him at all over. You could put him at X. I don't even think X is his natural position, but he's really good at X too. But like McMillan is not that guy, bro. Do we have to pull up McMillan fucking tape? Do we have to watch him?
No, we
This
don't.
motherfucker can't hang, bro.
No, he can't.
If he plays X, he's gonna be the most sacrificial motherfucker in the world.
I agree.
This is crazy. Like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Woody Marks fallen, Algier fallen, our boy fallen. Dribbling is crazy.
Yes, dribbling is.
DJ Boston is sharp. I mean, goddamn, I like all these picks. All right, let's take Woody and our boy, I guess.
Easy
Or we
peasy.
could, yeah, we could take Algier, but I kind of like this discount on Woody, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pair him up
Okay.
with some Higgins.
Yeah. Wait, let's see our team. What do we need now? Let's do a recap.
All right.
Okay.
Quick recap here. What are we through? 15, 2, 5, 7, 1. We got Bo Nix stacked up with Waddle, and we have Bryce Young stacked up with Chuba. Running backs Bijan, Jacobs, Hubbard, JCM, and Woody Marks. Wide receivers AJ Brown, DJ Moore, Waddle, QJ, Jaden Higgins, Diggs, and Trey Tucker. And then tight end Tucker Kraft. Super solid team across the board. Probably need what do you think? You want a little bit more at quarterback? I know this is probably enough, but he's thinking maybe Mendoza potentially.
Mendoza's gone, I think. Isn't he?
Oh, did he go? Oh crap, I missed that.
Well, I mean, dude, it's super late. He went at 148 anyway.
God dang. Okay, that's getting pulled up. I've got him in the
I don't care about quarterback. Dude.
Okay.
I mean,
No, I'm just asking the question.
If we went Pittman, maybe we go Rodgers. Dude, I don't care about quarterback. The thing is, when you get to the playoffs, are you gonna want a quarterback that possibly not even starting by then, or do you want to have like an extra? Maybe it doesn't have to be a rookie. It could be a year 2 guy that's, maybe getting more playing time down the field. The team wants to see what they have, like a AD Mitchell, right? The team wanted to see what they have with him. I'd rather pull up with an extra one of those who can give me like a 25 instead of coming in with a quarterback that gives me 17 instead of 11. Give me my 11 points at quarterback and give me my 27, 25 at skill. I don't care about quarterback.
So you don't want Rodgers or Tua?
Bro. I mean, look, if you're talking about Rodgers, I like Rodgers more than Tua. I don't want Tua. If Rodgers is here, I'm cool with Rodgers, but I'm saying I don't feel the need. It's just like, if Rodgers is here, it's kind of like, dude, I'm a Packers fan. What do you want me to say? Obviously I want Rodgers. You're asking a Packers fan. Do you really want a Packers fan and a Broncos fan to draft a Bo Nix and Aaron Rodgers team? We just drafted a Jordan Love team.
I'm down. Honestly, we could get Freiermuth too, because we need another tight end anyways.
Over Big Mike? At 193?
I think so for this.
No, let's do Rodgers and Big Mike. Let's have an extra rookie or dude, we don't need to stack Rodgers. Like this is what
it's not. I'm not saying it just to stack Rodgers. I'm saying like legitimately, what are you gonna do at tight end?
What do you mean?
I mean, we have Mayer.
Dude, there's plenty of tight ends besides Mayer. Don't get locked into this team could support. Bro, you go 3 quarterbacks, you're going 2 tight ends. I'm not doing this 3-5-7-3 bullshit, bro. That's a fucking in a puppy. Hell no. Why do we take Tucker Kraft at 73? Because he's ahead of schedule. He's going to be fully healthy.
We said we were going to end at a 3-5-7-3. Give me Tucker Kraft and Freiermuth, and we're stopping at 2.
No, I don't need Fryermuth to stop at 2. Fryermuth is not even locked in to be better than Darnell Washington. I don't want to hear it. Darnell Washington is ascending. And first of all, if they're playing more 3 wide receiver sets, let me just tell you stylistically what's going to happen. It's not going to be Fryermuth out there over Darnell, who's an amazing, he's like a 6th lineman. If they're running 3 wide receiver sets, Fryermuth is a fish pick. Now, that doesn't mean that Darnell is going to smash in fantasy. I'm just saying that his Fryermuth's potential upside, if they're running a bunch of 3 wide receiver sets, is lowered. I'm not saying that Fryermuth is a bad pick or Darnell's a great pick. Both could just be a bad pick, less than expected. If they're running,
I'm not even expecting. I mean, I'm thinking of like just a single couple 2 or 3 spike weeks from Fryermuth. You know,
if they're running 3 wide receiver sets, they're not running Fryermuth over Darnell. That doesn't make sense. You need a blocker. You need an inline tight end to run 3 wide receiver sets. You're not running it without Darnell, right? Not all the time. Maybe some packages. Who's going to be in the end zone, red zone? Pat Fryermuth? In the red zone?
Probably, yeah.
Stop. And this is not me hating it. I draft Pat Fryermuth, but I'm saying to expect that Pat Fryermuth is some sort of lock, he's not. You want a lot of heavy personnel for Pat Fryermuth. He's not going to be on the field over Darnell in actual blocking situations, which if you're running 3 wide receiver sets and don't have Darnell on the field, you are a fake sharp. That is crazy. You're getting a free offensive lineman that also is a yak monster because you can't even tackle him with a regular cornerback. What cornerback is tackling him one-on-one? Just saying. Let's grab Darnell, bro. Fuck it for the bit. Let's grab Darnell.
You're joking.
Open the tight ends, bro. We're about to pick. Come on, man. We got to get our boy Darnell. Where is he? There he is. Wait, open his stats real quick. Open his stats. Dude, that's not even bad. Like, that's actually like not even bad.
Okay.
Can I Okay, did I make a compelling argument that
Darnell for the low ownership?
I don't even think he's a bad pick. I clicked him
last
year.
I'm saying we're going for the low ownership.
I don't care about the low ownership. I care about the stack with Rodgers. Okay, so did I sell you on the fact that people being overconfident in Pat Fryermuth are probably slightly wrong? Can Pat Fryermuth still pay off and smash in a week? Sure. Can Darnell? Yes. So I just think like if you could think about people are pattern matching to like Arthur Smith offenses with like 2 or 3 tight ends. Mike McCarthy is not going to do that. And I'm not saying that Darnell is going to be on the field over Pat Fryermuth. I'm just saying that you're not running all of your 3 wide receiver sets with Pat Fryermuth. You're not. That sounds horrible when you have this level of blocker that's also a good receiver. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm asking the tough questions.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
And I'm passionate because Big Darnell literally could get paid like 3 times more as an offensive lineman, and he's choosing to play tight end. That is a motherfucking dog. Tell me, this is not an anti-Pat Fryermuth thing. What kind of dog he's like Travis Hunter-esque, right? You're willing to get paid like 1/3. He's gonna get what, $10 million a year if he's lucky at tight end? He could be getting like $30 million at tackle. I'm just saying, like, dude, this motherfucker is a dog, man.
That is fair.
A dog. That's fair. That is fair.
Did I say that's fair?
Appreciate you guys. Big Mike. We got Big Mike on this team. We got Big Mike Washington, man. We got Mike Rob on the comment section. We got Big Darnell. We got Big Bryce Young. He's like this big. It's pretty big. Action figure size.
All right, let's go through the team. We did end up with 3 quarterbacks. Finished with a 3-6-7-2 build. Bo Nix stacked up with Jalen Waddle. We have Bryce Young stacked up with Chuba. And we have Roger stacked up with Darnell Washington.
I wish we took Pittman now over. That would have been a fun stack.
That would have been. All right, running backs. Bijan, Jacobs, Chuba, JCM, Woody Marks, and Mike Washington. And then wide receivers, we have AJ Brown, DJ Moore, Waddle, QJ, Higgins, Diggs, and Trey Tucker. And then 2 tight ends, Tucker Kraft and the aforementioned Darnell Washington. Let us know what you guys think of the team in the chat. Which one of the 2 teams did you like more now that we've drafted 2? Team 1 or team 2?
I probably like this one more because it has a little bit more kind of players that I haven't been hitting as much, even though I like them. Like kind of QJ has been going in an awkward range where I was slamming him in the 110s because like after the quarterback window and stuff, like it was like Golden, QJ, Pittman were like go-to guys over there, you know. Before that, if you think about it, it was Addison and Godwin in that range that were must-haves. As these players move up, Godwin and Addison have moved past that QB window, so I'm cool grabbing him again, right? But I think QJ is kind of in an awkward range, and I think that's he's a great pick, man. Which team do I like more? I mean, I probably like my portfolio and my true way of building would prefer the first team because 2682 is how you win money. I think this team I like more in the sense that I haven't been getting some of these players that I really like as much as I should. And I think you probably feel the same way. Like we got a couple, like I usually don't add Mike Washington as my 6th there, but that's fun to do at pick 2 or 193 when you're stacked everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end scores don't matter. Like I don't need 3 tight ends if I have 3 quarterbacks,
Okay, I like that.
Love that.
I hold myself back from saying that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I like this team better, obviously. But yeah. Wait, go back to the board from the previous team, the one that we just did.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Board view?
No, I mean, there's nothing else we could have done, man. Because Jacobs, DJ Moore, Waddle. We get the stack with Knicks. I don't know. I think we got the faller on Woody Marks and Trey Tucker. Like that's like 20 pick faller. Like I was cool with Algier there. That would have been a faller. We got Woody Marks faller. We got Trey Tucker faller. We got Aaron Rodgers past ADP. I mean, right at ADP. He's been going in the 170s. We got Diggs in the 140s. He's been going in the 130s. Like, Big Darnell
is legitimately a lineman. Like, look at this picture.
Yeah, but like he's good enough to get paid as a tackle, bro, and he just wants to be a tight end. Yeah, should have gone. Yeah, we should have gotten something to alpha. Because Waddle is correlated with the medical tent. That's why Troy Franklin is the best pick on the board.
I can't dispute any of that. Everything you guys said there was mostly true. Any final comments before we end this stream? We'll be back before you know it, but anything else you want to add before we drop off? You want to look at that other team real quick?
No, I think all I want to say is that we cooked, man. We cooked, and
I like the
we'll be back before you know it.
Just a tad bit more.
Yeah, because we got Pittman and Love. Just felt nice and cozy. If we didn't take May, you probably are scampering for quarterback, which is fair. But I really love that for us, man.
Yeah, this is a really solid team. All right, well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate you guys all being here. Again, you can find us on YouTube at Fantasy Fitness IO. Find us on X at Fantasy Fit IO. Give us a like and a follow, or click the bell if you guys want to be notified when we'll be going live, since it's a little random. Some people here like notifications, others don't. So pick your poison. But again, appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, we'll be back again before you know it. And until then, peace.